This team still ain't won any playoff games. Where's my damn hoagie?
Yo, everybody, how you doing? The great, the wonderful, the all-powerful King Dingbat is here. Rey Dingbatos Hero. If you know how to say that in Spanish, King Dingbat, let me know, because I would love to know how to say it and what it sounds like. You know what I've been thinking, though? You know what I woke up thinking today? You know what I was thinking? I was thinking, we need an assembly of dingbats. We need the congregation of dingbats to take place. We need the gathering of dingbats. It's been a hectic week and a half, and I haven't been able to do a lot of them, but I want to do a live stream. I want to do one tomorrow. I want to talk to you guys about the game, what you're thinking. I'm going to give my prediction on the game tomorrow, and we'll go from there. And we can have it, and the trolls can come in, and we can tell them what dingbats there are. It'll be great. So tomorrow, I'm not sure exactly what time, Friday afternoon, we will be doing a live stream. I look forward to seeing you all there. So, what I want to talk to you today about is simply this. The Eagles beat the Redskins to go 1-0. They beat a team they hadn't beat in 5 straight games. It was a road game, and it was a division game. Good win. But that win is not going to give me overconfidence that we could just go into Kansas City and beat Kansas City too. And just because Eric Berry may be out, that doesn't mean I think we're going to necessarily beat them. I think we have a chance. I think we could win. But there's a lot of things that we have to do better. Now, one of the things that really irritated me, besides Doug Peterson's play calling, which I think, as much as you heard people complain about, it was even worse than what people have said. I thought it was atrocious. But you look at the running game. Look at LeGarrette Blount. He had 14 carries, I believe, for 46 yards. Like, he averaged like 3.4, 3.3, something like that. I don't know the exact number. But he was not the only one. Wendell Smallwood, the great running back that they were so happy about during training camp, during preseason, who had only 4 carries the whole preseason, got 4 carries in the game. Only 4 carries for a yard, or for 4 yards. 4 carries for 4 yards is what it was. He averaged 1 yard a carry. That's despicable. That's dingbatish. That's unacceptable. This is our running back. When you have Blount go in there, right, there was a couple times where Blount would get like 4 yards, 5 yards, 6 yards. They take him out of the game. Why are you taking him out of the game? Keep pounding this guy. I want Blount to, when he gets 5 or 6 yards, don't take him out and stop the momentum he's creating. He's just getting started. That's how he works. If you remember in the New England games, if you go back and look at the games in which he played with New England, he got stronger as the game went on. He got stronger in the 4th quarter. But if you pull him out after a 5-yard run, you totally just destroying your own momentum. And the Eagles did that. Now, when it worked, and you got away with it against the Redskins because they stink. But Kansas City, in Kansas City, is going to be a lot tougher. Let Blount run the ball. When he gets 4 or 5 yards, go back to him. Feed him. Let him get stronger. Let him beat up on that D-line. Let him beat up on the linebackers. In the 4th quarter, it will pay dividends. If Wendell Smallwood is such a good running back, why would you give him 4 carries? Only 4 carries. If the Eagles had drafted Dalvin Cook and he started, or Joe Mixon and he started, do you really think they would have only had 4 carries? You don't think the Eagles would have tried to give them more carries? Is Wendell Smallwood blocking, his pass blocking, such a disaster that he can't be on the field? You didn't know this in preseason? You didn't know this in training camp? This is very concerning to me, because if you run the ball the same way against the Redskins that you did this week, you're going to have a problem. You're going to have a big, big problem, and that's just the way it is. I'm sorry. As far as Kansas City goes, look, they lost Eric Berry for the year. They still have a good defense. And you know what? They're a lot more vertical team this year. They're trying to be a lot more vertical. And you know what? They got some guys that can be vertical. So this is not an easy matchup. This isn't if we play really good or just our best, we win. We have to play flawless, almost a flawless game this week. Now, can we? Yeah, I don't think it's impossible. I don't think it would be the biggest upset in the history of the world. But I think you have to play a lot better than you did last week. Your running game has to be a lot better than it was last week. And to me, one of the problems that I have and I worry about with Doug Peterson, and I'm not trying to come on here and trash Doug Peterson. I'm just trying to share with you a concern that I have after talking about all the good things during the week that we did against Washington. I'm going to tell you the concern I have. This running game is atrocious. And Doug Peterson, when it had any momentum or started to do things positive, he would just stop it. Blunt, 4 or 5 yards, pull him out. He goes to the sideline. On 1 or 2 carries, give him more, feed him more. Wendell Smallwood, he needs more than 4 touches, 4 carries. It's not good enough. We need better. We need better. Do we really need a running back? Yes, we really need a franchise running back. Yes, we do. We do. And I don't think Smallwood will ever be the answer. And everybody who thought Smallwood was going to come and impress us, I don't know what you're thinking now, but he showed me he stinks, really, on Sunday. I was very disappointed by Smallwood. So let's see what happens. Hopefully the Eagles run the ball better. They do a good job with that. And we'll be talking about how they improved from week 1 to week 2 and beat Kansas City. And they used the running game to do it. That's what I'm hoping. And I'm hoping we'll all see that. Now, I also want to give you my prediction for tonight's game, because I'll do the rest of my picks tomorrow. And I wanted to talk about this game because it already been played. Today we have Houston going up against Cincinnati. Cincinnati got shut out last week. They're not going to be in a good mood. They're not going to be happy. Houston looks like it's already on the brink of chaos. It looks like, I don't know what the hell's going on over there, but I think they're set up for a disaster season. And I think that Cincinnati beats the crap out of Houston tonight. And that's what I'm going to predict. With that said, I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow on the live stream. Take care. Talk to you later. And don't be a dingbat.